You talked about wanting to take the 7 to a more modern, sleek, futuristic space. What is it, you know, throughout this process and throughout the process of the last couple of shoes you think that's made a difference in the way it has?
Whether it's my movements and what I'm doing or how I'm approaching life, you know what I mean? I feel like you take all of that and you just put it into a sneaker.
I think we feed off of that and the idea, you always say something that's never been done before.
I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah.
But that's what we're trying to get to. That's what we're working towards, you know what I mean?
And when we first talked about 7, we talked about something that can be seamless with your closet. So when you go into your closet and you pull something out, whether it's a designer brand or, you know, any other type of product, your shoe sits seamless with that. We established that on 7, and with that comes certain, I guess, like design DNA or design codes that then build a language out for your brand.
I feel like people can see you from a mile away. It makes sense, you know, with the, like, you know, bring up the cliche things, but the beard is still, you know, like, I know it's overkill, but
it is what it is.
But it is what it is. It's unmistakable, you know what I mean? And I think that's something that we have to continually check ourselves with. Is this shoe and the product that we build for James unmistakable? Like, any NBA player can grow a beard, but no one's gonna mistake him for James Harden, you know?
So you can't hide from this. You can't run from it, you can't hide from it.
Even the way Andrew rolls out the colors and how it looks like a collection, how it's very minimal. It's fearless in its own way, and I feel like that's kind of the thing that we want to embody. Is it feels like you're never scared to be yourself. You know, especially you know, when it comes to fashion, on the court, in interviews. How do we create a piece of footwear that harnesses that same energy? And I think that's what we've been chasing.
You're always ahead, and we're trying to keep pace, because we know that, you know, we can't just give you a normal product. It's got to be something that people don't get. It's got to be something that people, you know, question a little bit.
And it can't just stay what it is, because you're always evolving.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whether it's what you're wearing, what you're listening to, what you're doing.
So anybody can just create a shoe, but like when it like correlates to the person and it is the person, it's more meaningful, it's more powerful than anything.
I think we're the only group right now that you could put every shoe in that first season together and it looks like it belongs. You know, every single one of them look like they belong together. And I think that's, again, a testament to Andrew, a testament to your personal style and how you put things together.
Jalal obviously does a great job with creating polarizing designs, and for me, I just want to highlight that design. I don't want to distract or make it something that it shouldn't be. Us as a design team, like, we're not afraid to see what everybody else is doing and go left. Like, it's kind of been our approach. You see it next to other product and it's the one that stands out. Even like, you know, watching it on TV, it's like, it's unmistakable what shoe it is.
How are we creating something to where it's like, you know, I mean, we moving the needle, and I feel like that's what it's about, you know what I mean, to where things like this can happen and go on for, you know, generations and generations. Like, it's a beautiful thing to see, especially with like this brand. This brand is very, very powerful. Whether it's basketball, whether it's fashion, you know what I mean, we've collaborated with so many designers and things like that. So it's more than just a basketball shoe, you know what I mean, it's bigger than that.